Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. Yes, I am popping on. Let me see. I got my cord over here. I need to put things down. Oh my goodness. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a wonderful and blessed Sunday today. Wonderful and blessed day in general. Let me see. Okay, I'm stuck in my own ads over here, so I want to share this out, but let me get off some of these tabs over here. Okay, we'll wait for some more people to come in, and I just hopped on. I wanted to chat this morning for a little bit. Just wanted to chat. I have my bulletproof coffee. Yes, this is bulletproof coffee. It's a keto coffee. It's got grass-fed butter, MCT oil, and a really good grade of coffee in it. That's it. It is delicious. As you can see, it's been blended. I made the coffee first, then put everything in the blender. 2 tablespoons of MCT oil. If you're not used to MCT oil and you try this, you might want to start with a tablespoon or a teaspoon. It can be potent. Oh my goodness. 2 tablespoons of grass-fed butter, unsalted, of course, and blend it up, and you will be amazed at the flavor it has. And it's what most people would think would be greasy because of the oil and the butter, but it's not. Mm, mm. It's delicious. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And of course, I have my water here because it's hot, as you all can see. I'm sitting outside this morning. Mm. I am going to share this out right quick, so give me a moment. Give me a moment. Hey, Gigi. Hello, hello, hello. I've got to go over there. I saw you put up a video about seeing a shark. I cannot wait to go back and look at that. Oh my goodness. How are you doing this morning? How are you doing? So good to see you. So good to see you. I'm trying to share it out over here, but I am in my own ads. Yes. So where were you? What beach were you on when you saw the shark? What beach were you on, or lake? Well, not lake, but what beach were you on? Okay, let me share this out right quick. All right, let's see. Take this slide. Give me 1 second. Ah, okay, it's one down. We were near Carabella, Florida. Okay, it's on the coast. Okay, okay. Well, I hope that shark was minding its business and keeping its distance. Hey, Brampton. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm sharing this out right now so I can get back over here so I can see the comments a little bit better because the sun is actually glaring. The Sweet Spot says she's in the ads. It's kind of glaring on my screen, on my actual screen. LOL only came at, really? Okay, I know, right, Sweet Spot? Mm, mm. Only came at you all. Okay, that's different. That is different, different, different. Yes. Let me see. I'm sharing this out over here. Um, hey, Bree, how are you? How are you? Good morning, ma'am. Why are you interrupting my city time before work? Hey, you know me, Bree. You know I'll pop on sometimes. I don't pop on often, but I do sometimes. And sometimes I pop on because it's an easier way to just say, okay, I need to do a video. I haven't done a video. I need to do something, so just go live. Hey, G Mama. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Now I can see my chat because I have my computer down here where I can actually see the chat at because the screen on the phone. Y'all know how it disappeared real quick. I can't stand that. My cousins are in town and they are coming over to see me. Oh, okay. Okay, your cousin. Okay, good, good, good. Gotta go make lunch though. I know, right? I'm talking about breakfast live. I was supposed to be on about an hour or so ago. Yeah, but things kept happening. Gigi said, yes, I just go live when I need to. And that's what I did this morning. I needed to post. I said, okay. And I have several things I need to post. and videos I need to do, but they're not complete. So that means I got to complete them. I got to edit them, and that's time. I mean, you could come on live. You don't have to stay on live for an hour if you don't want to, or 2 hours. You can stay on live for 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You can just come on live for a few minutes. But in regards to the analytics, it looks at it keeps you being consistent. And that's one of the most important things. It keeps you being consistent, especially when you can't. Hey, Miss Joanne. Hello, hello. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Yes, 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 yes. So, uh, Gigi, yes. mm, mm. I am doing wonderful. This is bulletproof coffee, guys. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows what bulletproof coffee is. This is bulletproof coffee. Don't forget to ring the doorbell on your way in. I got 8 people in here, and 4 people have rang the doorbell. Come on, y'all now. You add MCT oil to it. Yes, this has 2 tablespoons of MTC oil and 2 tablespoons of grass-fed butter. Yes, I just can't get used to staring in the camera. I feel nuts. Think of it, sweet spot, as if you're looking in the mirror. And you look it in the mirror and you see how you look. And so when you do something crazy, you see how you look. Yes. Don't need food with that high. That's the point of it. Now I will eat today, but I won't eat till way later today. It's just like one meal. I usually eat one meal a day. I rarely eat more than one meal a day. But yes, I'm still in my car, so my internet. Okay, Gigi, no problem. Thank you for saying that. It's like talking to yourself in the mirror. Exactly, Brampton. It's like talking to yourself in the mirror. Bree said, I've been ringing the doorbell. All right, Bree, thank you very much. Brandon says, okay, lovelies, I have to pop out and see. All right, Brampton, thank you for popping in. Yes, Joanne says, yes, ma'am, my husband loves bulletproof coffee. Yes, I do too. I drink it all the time. I drink it all the time. Yes, 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 yes. And it really does um, help with digestion. I was trying to find a nice way to say that. It does help with digestion a lot. So that's one good thing about it. And it does keep you full longer than you would normally stay full. So it's a really, really good thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. Thank you, Brampton, for ringing the doorbell before you left out of here. I appreciate that, lady. I appreciate that. Yes, 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 yes. And it is like talking to yourself. But see, when I was a little girl and I participated, hey, how you doing? OCD Chickens in the house. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. When I was a little girl and I used to participate in church programs and they would give us what we were supposed to do, my mother would always tell me, go in the bathroom and practice. So I'm used to talking to myself in the mirror. Anytime I got to do something or anything like that, I go in the bathroom in the mirror. What's in it? What's in the bulletproof coffee? MCT oil, which is derived from coconut. And if you don't have MCT oil or can't get it where you are, you can use coconut oil. I have used coconut oil when I run out of MCT oil. MCT oil is pricey. Regular size jar of coconut oil may cost you $5, $6, $7. The MCT oil is going to be double, sometimes triple that amount. So there have been plenty of times that I ran out of the MCT oil. And I just use coconut oil. Plus, I have some grass-fed butter in here. What's that butter called? It's the Irish butter. That's the one I use. What's it called? It's in the green pack, silver and green package. Come on. I can't think of what it's called. Yes, 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 yes. The DJ said, what's in it? Yes. So that's what's in it coffee. Just your regular brewed coffee. Regular brewed coffee. It's me. Okay, Gigi. Hey, Veggie Farm. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Deandra Stewart. Kerrygold. Yes, Kerrygold. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what it Kerrygold butter is in here. That's what I use. I Kerrygold. Yep. Yep, yep. That's what it is. I could not think of that for anything. Hey, Aura. Hello, hello, hello. Girl, I felt so sorry for you, Aura. Do you know what ate all those beautiful eggplants you have? Girl, I was like, nah, they didn't get all of them. Come on now. Do you know what got them? Kerrygold butter. So it is really good. It is really good. Yes, 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 yes. Uh-oh. I blinked out of my own screen. Lord have mercy. There we go. At least I didn't do it on that one. I literally closed out of my whole browser. So I'm just bringing it back up right quick. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. No, I don't know. Okay. Um, do you have an idea or a thought of what it might be? Have you tried to put some peppermint oil around your veggies like that, or grow peppermint, or grow some mint? Because mint keeps like rodents and small anything in the rodent family. It'll keep away anything in the rodent family. Hey, Brian. Hello, hello, hello. Morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's raining so much here. Okay, yeah, it's been raining everywhere. Uh, mm, I haven't really lost any tomatoes, and I only had one so far that looks like it might have not root rot. I don't know why I can't think of nothing this morning, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The root rot, the bottom of the tomato. I can't think of nothing this morning. Maybe I really need this coffee. But it has really slowed the production. This rain has really slowed. As you guys can see, it's overcast here. Blossom rot. That's it. Blossom rot. I'm calling everything bottom rot. I'm calling everything what it's not supposed to be. Yes, and so yes, or we try that. Try that. That works really, really, really well. The peppermint oil really works. Now, regular peppermint essential oil can be pricey if you have to use a lot of it or anything, but you can mix it with water. A few drops in, like, some water, like half gallon of water, maybe 5 or 6 drops in there, and spray it around. Doesn't hurt the plants either. Yes, 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 yes. LOL. It's on the bottom. That's why I kept calling it bottom rock, because it's on the bottom. I could not think of what it was. Just like I couldn't think of the Kerrygold butter. And I love that butter. It is so delicious. Yes. Welcome in, Brian. I think this is your first time in real live of mine. I may be wrong, but I think it is. And welcome, welcome to the Scaredy Cat crew. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome and amazing. Yes, and I'm still over here in my own ads. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how many of you all saw my post I put up. Um, this little fly is driving me crazy out here. Um, that I put up over there about my first, yes, I thought so. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Brian, most of the people in the chat already know, but I will say that my normal time for coming on live, when I do a lot of information, talking about a lot of different information and stuff like that, is on Wednesdays at 7 Eastern time, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays. So that's my normal time. I just popped on this morning. Hey, Tyreek. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yes, my first time here, or I hope you are well, Miss Joanne. Yes. I'm doing good, Tyreek. I'm doing good. My blueberries are turning blue. I am so excited. I don't know what to do about that. I'm so excited. Um, they actually had their flowers back in April. The actual blueberries came at like maybe the end of April, very, very beginning of June, and they've just been there and they've been green. I'm like, I'm used to tomatoes. Okay, the tomato comes, once it gets a certain size, the green and red is like boom, boom, boom. These things are taking forever. So I looked out there this morning and some more of them are turning. I am praying for enough blueberries to make a pie. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I get enough blueberries off of there to make a pie, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me nothing. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna be excited. Okay? I want a blueberry pie from my blueberries. That's what I really, really want. Pamela just got back on my channel today. I know you've seen I've been inactive, but I'm back. Yes, I have seen that. Okay, good, good, good. I was hoping everything was okay. I saw that on your page. The birds keep eating mine. Um, you know what I did? I covered mine. They're covered now. I wish I could take y'all down there, but if I go down there, I know this in and maybe y'all can see it from up here. Maybe y'all can see it from up here. Let me see. I'm picking up this tripod, so excuse me for a minute. Look, can y'all see? Look down there. Can y'all see? Okay. See this one right here? This one, this This one, the brown one, the long brown one, and these right here next to it. Those are my blueberry bushes that you see. Um, let me see. Let me see if I can. Can y'all see it now? These with these little the red bushes with those covers on them. I've got mine covered, and I did a video on it. I did a video on the type of my table has holes in it, so I'm trying to make sure I put my tripod on the actual part that doesn't have the holes. Hey, Stinky Puddle. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing, Stinky Puddle? Yes, yes, I need to cover mine. And that did the trick. Now, I did not cover them. I bought two covers. I bought the one that they said is regular for birds, to keep the birds out, the regular bird netting. And I'm be honest with you, I got that bird netting and I got scared because I looked at it. I said, if I put this bird netting on, the holes in there are like this big, that big holes. Yeah, to keep the birds from actually going down in it, but it's also the holes are big enough for the birds to get stuck. And I said, y'all know, if a bird gets stuck, I'm done. I am done. I'm not going out there. I'm not going nowhere near it. So I can't afford to have a bird get stuck. So I kept researching on different bags to use, and I finally found these, and oh my God, the sun gets in. I don't have to move them to water. The only time I go in there is if I want to take a physical closer look at what's going on, or if I am putting in fertilizer, because I don't want the fertilizer to go all over the top of them or anything like that. Now, when I water, now when it rains, you know how they say some plants don't like water on their leaves, but the part of the thing, when it rains, it's gonna get on there anyway. So when it rains, I don't worry about it. But when I water, I just lift the edge of it up and stick my hose down in there because I just want to get it into the roots and the dirt. I don't want it on my leaves. Anyway, and I do the same thing when I fertilize. Um, Nah, no bird netting for me either. Yes, I'm not using that. So these work fine. It's a real fine mesh, a real fine mesh, but it's a thick piece of material because I've had a squirrel, the long one has my strawberries in it. I had a squirrel still trying to tear that little thing apart, but he can't get in it because it's thick, but you can see through it. I don't have to take it off to see what's going on. If I want a closer look, like when I saw purple, I raised it up because I'm like, really? Am I really seeing purple? So I raised it up. I was thinking more of those mesh bags. Yeah, these are mesh bags, but they have different ones. I got mine from Amazon, and I actually have a link. There's a link in my description that goes to my Amazon store, and the actual ones I have are in there. But there's more than one kind, and you need the kind that when you're looking at it online and somebody sticks their hand in there, you can see through it, but you can't, you can see the holes are that fine. And those work wonders. And I got some more. I was going to cover my tomatoes, but I haven't had any issues with my tomatoes, so I left them there so far. But I knew the birds would be after the blueberries and probably the squirrels and anything else if they started to farm. Now, little insects and things still get in these bags because they don't, they draw string at the bottom where they're supposed to close. Now, I think I technically have them on wrong. Hey, 2%. Hello, hello, hello. It's so good to see you. Haven't seen you over here in a while. It is good seeing you. Yes, I have had the best luck with the mesh ones as well. Yes, Stinky Puddle. Yes, yes, yes. I have had the best of luck with those. So I've got some more that I had ordered and I have them already, but I'm going to order some more. I want to make sure that all my containers, I have enough for all my containers. Now, the one you see on the strawberries, I actually took one and cut it lengthwise so it would fit the whole thing. Then I got the clips. I wish I had one up here with me. The black, to keep those, this is the best thing in the world. To keep those mesh things down, if you're covering them with a pot, the clip on, these black clip ons that you can buy at the dollar store are perfect. They fit really, really snug. I watched squirrels pick at them. They can't even think about getting them off. They fit snug and they're neat and they stay in place. So I'm gonna have to show y'all that. I'll have that. I have one of those with me on Wednesday, so I can show you those clips. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Veggie Form says I used the bird netting for a year with no bird issues. LOLs. The rabbits ate through it though, and it was a lot of trouble to get into. Easy to yes, get into and get easy to tangle, and that's why I like these mesh bags. Now, for the squirrels, what I also do after I put the mesh over it on the blueberries, I pick the corners of the mesh that aren't like right on the berries or anything, and I put a dot of peppermint oil on each corner. I do it very cautiously, and on my strawberries, I go around the edge of it and I just dot, 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 dot with the peppermint oil. I haven't had any issues since I've been doing that. So I'm happy. I am happy. Yes, 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 yes. OCD Chick says once they start turning color, they will ripen off the bush. They will not ripen if they are still white or green. Exactly. And also, too, I kept reading that it says when they turn colors like purple, blue, whatever color you want to call it, once they turn, don't pull them off right away because they said give them a few days after they turn before you try to pick them. So I'm hoping I'm going to leave since I've got the netting on them. I'm going to leave them on there for a little bit because I want to get a cluster at least. At least I want to get a cluster to eat or a cluster to do something with. Knowing me, I'll probably put them in some pancakes or some waffles or something. I don't know. I might make some blueberry muffins if I have enough. If I don't have enough for a pie, I'll make blueberry muffins. Yes. And I'll probably make them on here on my grill. Because, oh my God, blueberry muffins on the grill, they are delicious with that little smoky flavor too. Mmm. Y'all, y'all making me want something more besides my bulletproof coffee. hmm That's new info to me. Yes, they won't. They're not like tomatoes. You can't pull the berries off. Or you can pull them off, but they're not. They're not going to ripen anymore. They have to ripen on the bush. So I'm leaving them there. That says they're covering. Stinky Polo says very small container crops. Great way to protect your little baby. I know I have to because you know what? I am praying that one day I'll be able to grow enough that the birds can have some too. Or my bush is so big, they'll get the top, I'll get the bottom. But right now, that ain't the case. What? Grilled muffin? Oh my God, yes. Yes, I actually have a video up on my other channel of me grilling blueberry muffins. Those things were so delicious. So I probably would do it again. Now that sounds they are delicious, delicious, delicious. Yes. What can you tell me about growing jalapenos? I have three, and they got white flowers. Then just keep doing what you're doing, because if you have three and they have white flowers, the flower is the fruit. So next comes the fruit. So apparently you're doing something right. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Your flowers are your fruit. Yes, well, I'm gonna have to try some on the grill. Yes, do it, do it, do it. Let me know. Yes, do it, do it. Muffins, that is. Yeah, muffins on the grill. That is delicious. Yes, yes, I do. I want something to. I want some enough to do something with besides just eat a handful. But I mean, I'm thankful if I get to eat a handful. I mean, this is my first year growing them. Now my other one doesn't have any. It had one berry on it, and it came, it turned. I left it there, and then I finally pulled it off because there was no more flowers, no more berries, no, just one little lone berry. That little berry was so sweet, but that was my other blueberry bush, which is a whole different type. And I don't even remember what type it is off the top of my head, but it was the first one I got. Yes, just waiting and keep doing it. Yep, that's right. Because apparently you're doing something good, because or right or correct if they're growing and you've got the flowers. Now, people, my corn. Um, it's still out there. It did well in the beginning, but I'm going to have to try it again. It's these little bitty ears about this big, and they're all still soft. And the tops of them have spotted popcorn. You know, I mean, like a kernel, a kernel here and a kernel there and a kernel here and a kernel. And they're so little, but more than being little, they're soft. And as you can see by the leaves, they're dying back. And I've been watching my corn based off of a little small farm that's around the corner from me. They grow lots of corn. Well, I drove past them the other day and all their corn is gone. So that means they have harvested their corn. And I know I'm growing a whole different kind of corn. And I expected to leave it out here longer because I had read when it comes to popcorn, you want to leave it out there until it dries. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to dry. They're soft. I haven't pulled one off yet, so I don't know if I should or not. This is my first time trying to grow corn. Well, this is popcorn too. This is not your regular corn. But it started off wonderful. It started off beautiful. But when the ears came, I don't know what happened because I don't know enough about it yet. But I want to try. I'm going to try it again. But if they're not going to produce this year, it's time for me to get that bucket. Anything that don't work, I need the bucket. I need the bucket to grow. So, hey, Turf. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Welcome in to the live. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yes, I am going to try corn, even though I should have planted it weeks ago. Yeah, and you know what? We have a long growing season here. I mean, I say that we typically do. Hey, former Q, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I wish I knew more about growing popcorn. I wish I could help. I only know about growing regular corn. You know, when I read a lot of stuff, Stinky Puddle, about corn, the only difference I kept reading was the fact that I needed to leave it out here until it dries. And watched somebody else's video that grows a lot of popcorn, and when they harvested theirs, the entire stalk was brown. The husk all around the corn was brown. The stalks of the whole thing was just crispy brown. But they pulled it off and they pulled it down and it looked good. And they said they was getting ready to go pop it. It was popcorn. But I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna do more research. What did I do wrong? What didn't I do? I'm growing popcorn, and yes, let it dry to the bone. Now, you know, Turf, my problem I was saying right before you came in, Veggie Corn says, I'm on my third try at corn. I may just end up saving the stalks for fall decoration. Mm-hmm. The thing about this corn out here is the stalks are about this big. They're real little and soft. They're soft. And they're spotted. I can see at the tops of them, it's like piece of corn here, piece of corn there, piece of corn. Yes. Just learned that myself during my live last week. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Lion Crest speaking to everybody. Yes. So because they're so small and they're soft. And when I say soft, soft. Soft. They're this little and they're soft. And I'm not gonna pull it up just yet. I'm waiting to make sure they stay soft, so to speak. I do have a couple of ears out there that have just I won't say just formed, but the silk is still whitish color, greenish, whitish, whatever the color is. It's still silk hasn't started turning brown yet. So I'm gonna leave it out there for a little bit longer, but by September, if this not doing anything, I might have to snatch my pot and try again. Yes. Oh, hey James, how are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I think the missing kernels are a pollination issue. I read that veggie form, and I think you are absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Yes. But the bees were out there, and on top of the bees being out there, I was going out there shaking it. So I don't know what else I could have done besides that. But guess what I do have so far? That so far is going good. I have 8 watermelons in one bucket. I have 8 watermelons out there growing. I've got my trestle set up on the sides, and that netting, I think I'm going to try. I may not. I'll use some pantyhose if the netting doesn't work. But that netting that I was talking about that I didn't want to use for the birds, for my strawberries and my blueberries, I think I'm going to cut it to make the hammocks for the watermelons. But yeah, I have 8 watermelons out there that I counted. Now, it may be some more out there that I can't see because they're so small. And they're coming along. I have 2 that are, they're about this big so far. And I'm getting ready to make the little hammocks for them soon because they're weighing down. And yes, I'm excited about that. My watermelon and my blueberries. I'm excited about that. Um, I got pomegranates are growing out here in the pot too. My stevia is, I cut it down and I dried some of it, and it's coming back tremendously. My carrots are growing, my peppers are growing, my pak choy is growing, my beets are growing, my cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and cauliflower. I just put in. They haven't done anything yet. Yes, I got that watermelon. I am so excited about that. Yes, right on container crops. What she said, that y'all sticky puss. That's exciting and awesome. I know, I know. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'm hoping that the watermelon continues to grow. Oh, I've got pumpkins out here in containers. I got two containers full of pumpkins. One container has a lot of pumpkins in it. The other one has what I'm hoping to get is one big giant pumpkin. And it said that when the pumpkins form, take all of them off but one to make sure you have this one giant pumpkin. So I'm excited about that. So I got pumpkins out here. I got my sweet potatoes out here. I got so much stuff out here, it ain't funny. That's a lot of, it is. That's a lot of watermelons. It is. I did. You know what? But I didn't know. I didn't plant, but I had a few seeds. I didn't plant that many seeds to have these many watermelons on there. But the vines are growing everywhere down there, and the watermelons are growing. Hey, growing with Hudson. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 2% says. Let me see. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Man, if one day watermelons come with not so much vine, I'm growing. You know what? I've got a lot of vine. They're in one pot. I've got trellis upon trellis upon trellis. Technically, I've got 5 trellis in this one pot because 4 of the trellis are small and they're on each side of the pot. Then I took a tomato cage and snapped it to the top of those. So I'm taking those vines up and I'm going to put my hammocks for them up on the trellis. And so I'm just waiting for the vines to get long enough to keep reaching up so that I can put them up. They're going up. And I'm gonna do the best I can with them going up. Now the pumpkins, I'm out of trellis at this point, and I'm not buying any more trellis this year. So we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to get some sticks and make some trellis. G-Bomb says, I want to try some, but don't know which variety is the best to just eat pumpkin seed. I have no clue, and honestly, I'm not growing the pumpkin. I don't particularly care for pumpkin, although everybody keeps telling me when I grow my own, that's going to change. I can put the pumpkin in stew or something like that. My 23-year-old son wants to carve pumpkins. And he's an artist. He wants to draw on them and carve them, and he wanted me to grow them. So he's the reason I'm growing these pumpkins. Otherwise, my containers would be full of something I can really eat. But I'm trying. I would like to do it just because I can say, oh, wow, look at this big pumpkin. So I'm hoping for at least one big pumpkin. Yes, just one big pumpkin. I will be a happy camper if I can get that one big giant pumpkin. Yes. Wait, what? You do not? No, Stinky Puddle. I don't like pumpkin at all. I love sweet potatoes. I don't like pumpkin. I don't want nothing. I don't want no pumpkin pie. I don't want no pumpkin cake. I don't want no pumpkin. I do like pumpkin seeds. That's it. That's it. Hey, Kiki, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Sweet Spot says, stop telling that man age. I want to crave one. Carve one. You know what, Sweet Spot? It's not so much the reason I'm telling his age. You know what? It's more or less the way he asked. Y'all should have been here. Are you growing any pumpkins? Mama, you growing any pumpkins? I want to carve a pumpkin, Mama. I'm like, you can come out here and grow your own pumpkin, man. That's what I want to say. You come out here and grow your own pumpkin. I give you a pot. I give you some dirt. Oh, you would have thought he was 10 years old talking to my mama. Are you going to grow me a pumpkin? No. I do not know if we can be friends contained cross. I mean, you know, I like the pumpkins. I just don't like the taste of them. Still here at work. Okay, thanks, Aura, for staying in there. I appreciate you, girl. That's so sweet. Uh-huh, yeah, right, sweet spot. Big old grown man better come out here and make his own, grow his own pumpkins, taking up my containers. Do you see any pumpkins on? No pumpkins on the vines yet, but the vines are big. The one that has the giant one, they're big. And I saw a worm on it, guys. Y'all would have been proud of me. I saw that worm. I said, oh no. I got my gloves, my spade, and something else, and I got that worm. I said, no, no. I saw one little bitty itty worm. I said, where there's a baby, there's a mama. Then I got my neem oil out. And it was in the evening too. I said, perfect. Got my neem oil out, sprayed them things down. I haven't seen any more since then. Yes, that was on my pumpkin vine. I just like pumpkin bread, thanks to Starbucks. Oh, okay, and pumpkin cake. She said pumpkin cake. I'm not crazy about pumpkin, but you know what? I do agree that things that you grow yourself taste way different from the things you buy. So I'm not writing off pumpkin until I can get one for myself and taste it. And then I'll determine if I really don't like it. Because I've never really had any pumpkin. I've tasted things made with pumpkin, but I've never had a fresh pumpkin from anybody else's farm or my own or anything else like that. Kiki says, I have a pumpkin cinnamon roll recipe. Oh, okay. See, anything that calls for pumpkin, I substitute sweet potatoes for it in a recipe. Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie. Ooh. Pumpkin bread, sweet potato bread. If it calls for pumpkin, I'm substitute. Now I did make a pumpkin pie a couple of times because I am the only one in my family that doesn't care for pumpkins. Everybody else loves pumpkin. They love it. They love it. Yes, 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 yes. I love pumpkin. I don't enjoy pumpkin scented candles. Now I don't mind the scent of it. Um, Gloves and a spade. Yes, gloves and a spade for a tiny, tiny worm about big as my fingernail. But I got it. I got it. I said I'm growing. I got it. Yes. Stinky Butter says, please, if you get that big one for your son, you must film him carving it. Yes, I will do that. I will do that. Yes, I do. I know that's. Oh, I know that's right, Pam. I know, right, G Mama. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So you teasing me this morning? Hashtag love pumpkin. I must be, but I haven't. I have learned that everything I have gotten in my own garden, from tomatoes to peppers to whatever I've carrots to whatever I've gotten, oh my God, it doesn't matter. Like the carrots I grew last year and I harvested them, they were all crooked and crazy looking and short, and they was just all messed up. Those were some of the best carrots I ever had in my life. I said, looks can be deceiving, child. Wash them suckers off. And not a fan of carrots either. I do like carrot cake, but what I do like, I love, 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 love carrot juice. So, any carrots I grow, for me, goes in my blender. Or not, yeah, my blender. Or my juicer, I mean, because I love carrot juice. And then I usually save the pulp, and I use that in baking. Yes, 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 yes. I'm the only one that eats sweet potato in my house. That's the way it is with me with pumpkin. That's the way it is with me with pumpkins. Yes, 2% says I only eat pumpkin seeds. I never had pumpkin pie or anything. I do like the pumpkin seeds. I do like the pumpkin seeds. Yes, Sweet Spot says it's a bee on my patio. He can have it. Sweet Spot, you starting to sound like me. Yes, Growing with Hudson says, I'm with you, sweet potatoes for me, even though I'm trying to grow pumpkins this year. Yes. I saw those pumpkins you were trying to grow. I saw those. Yes. Looks like to me you're doing a wonderful job. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Stinky Butter said they're better than Cinnabon. Okay. No, Kiki said they're better than. She was talking to Stinky Puddle, saying they're better than Cinnabons. Yes. And pumpkin cinnamon rolls sound like they go. I know that's right. Yes, yes, yes. My son loves pumpkin pie over sweet potato pie. I'll take sweet potato anything. I can just eat a sweet potato. And speaking of sweet potatoes, how do you know when it's time to harvest your sweet potatoes? That's the only thing I haven't looked up yet. How do you know when to I got a whole bucket and the vines is growing everywhere. But how do you know when it's time to harvest those? I know they're different from I know they're different from regular potatoes, but I'm not sure when when it's time to harvest them. I hope not soon because I wanted to harvest them because I want sweet potato pies from my sweet potatoes. That's what I'm growing sweet potatoes for this year, and I would love it if they if I don't need to harvest them until closer to November. Sometime in the middle of November is when I would like to be able to harvest them around Thanksgiving so that I can make my pies out of them. And I don't really need them sitting around in the house nowhere. So they can stay out here if they can. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Kiki says, sweet spot, the recipe is in my grow it, cook it, and play it lesson. All right now. Yes, I just finished eating. Seriously, love all things pumpkin. Wow, really? That's the way my family is. That's the way my son is, my husband, everybody in my family. Well, I take that back. The boys love pumpkin. The girls aren't crazy about pumpkin, so I guess they got it from me. The vines die off. Okay, well, they ain't showing no signs of dying no time soon, and I'm happy about that. Now, that's the one thing that can stay out here as long as possible. Yes, Sweet Spot says I'm going to try it. They got to be fantastic. It's better than Cinnabon. Yes, 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 yes. G Mama says Kiki, I'm gonna have to check them out. The leaves, vines die like a okay, like a regular potato. When I actually harvested those potatoes, they weren't quite ready to be harvested, and I knew that. But I really needed the pot. I needed to transplant my grapefruit and my lemon into that pot. And so I needed the pot, and I didn't grow the potatoes to have this giant harvest of potatoes. I grew the potatoes to see if I could grow the potatoes. I tend to do that if it's something new that I have never grown before, whether it's from seed or from an actual item. I tend to grow just a little bit of it at first to see how it goes, to see if I'm going to like it, because there are some things that I have grown and I just said, you know what, I ain't growing that no more. I didn't enjoy growing that, and I just won't do it anymore. I have sweet potatoes in the ground from last year though. They came back. What? Really? Really, Gigi? What? Wow. That's nice. Roma Hutt says, I keep telling people to can them some sweet potatoes. They are so good. You know what? That's the one thing I've got to learn. I'm going to have to buy me a canner, and I've got to learn to can. I do have no I don't have any idea of how to can. My mama didn't can, and unfortunately, all of my grandparents passed away. My last living grandparent passed away when I was 3. So I didn't have the grandparents. My mama didn't do it. Mama had a small family, so wasn't no sisters, aunts, and uncles too many, just one aunt, you know. So I'm on my own out here. I'm on my own. Everything I'm learning, I gotta learn myself. Yes, 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 yes. I keep telling people, okay, wow, sweet potatoes can. I know that's wonderful. 2%, I have to make them sometimes twice. Oh, wow. Yes, just I want to grow lima beans because I hate them, but I heard they taste good fresh. Oh, I don't like lima beans either, so I don't. But you know what? I heard you can grow navy beans from just the navy beans that you buy at the store. You can buy those. And typically, if I'm gonna do something like that, I try to buy an organic brand from a good organic type store. Hopefully, I'm getting better grade. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. When the sweet potato leaves turn slightly yellow, they are usually ready to harvest. Okay, good, good, good. Yes, 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 yes. I need warm climate. Yes, I have to dig them up to see if they got bigger. Wow, that's awesome. That's the one thing I like from a can, sweet potatoes. I've never had sweet potatoes from a can. I always buy my sweet potatoes and make whatever I'm gonna make with them. Um, Yes, yes, yes. Me too, Miss Pam. I'm learning from researching. And yep, that's the way everything you all have seen me do, I had to learn on my own. I didn't have any family member to tell me anything whatsoever. I have no family member that has a garden. My father had a garden in our backyard, but it was a small garden that went around it. Unfortunately, I was a kid, knucklehead kid. I ain't paying no attention to whatsoever. All I wanted to do was water because I thought playing in the water was fun, and I wanted to go out there and harvest because I got to eat something. That was it. He even had a peach tree. We lived in the city, and he had the regular flower box that goes around a regular backyard. He even had a peach tree out there. I couldn't tell you how he got it out there, what he did, but that peach tree gave so many peaches every year. They just be all over the yard. he grew collards, he grew everything out there, and I couldn't tell you nothing about how he did anything because I was too busy, probably being fast, trying to run around the neighborhood. I'm paying no attention to that man gardening. All I know is it time to water? I get to play in the water. Is it time to get something out of there to eat? Outside of that, I couldn't tell you nothing he did. Nothing. Now, I wish I had been one of those little kids that was sitting there, okay, Dad, and listening somewhat. I don't know nothing. And it's too late now. It's beautiful though. I've never been to Cali. Yes, I have been to California. Yes, 2% says it sounds delicious. I'm not a fan of canned food, but I need to learn some prepping stuff. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Uh huh. Because you know what? When it comes to survival, it don't matter if it's coming out of a can that I canned it in or a can I bought in the store, if it really gets down to it. I mean, if it really gets down to it, nobody gonna care about nothing like that. You ain't gonna, got too much salt in it, rinse it. If you can't rinse it, if you can't, if it's gonna keep you alive, that's all that's gonna matter. Yes, 2% says you sound like me. I never had family members who were into gardening or survival of any kind. They just did it. Yes, the only thing I remember is my mother. We had in our basement, we had a cold storage room, which was there when we got there. And but she didn't put nothing in there that was supposed to be cold storage. That's where she kept her toilet paper and stuff at. But I know now it was a cold storage room, and she had a long bar down there, and underneath the bar there was two shelves. The bar was the span of the whole house. It was two shelves, and those two shelves was stacked full of canned goods. Just everything was down there. Everything. Outside of that, that was about it as far as any prepping was concerned. Nobody did anything. Nothing. So again, when it comes to all that, I'm on my own with learning. That's why I try to do those videos when I learn something. I'm trying to do those prepping videos and survival videos because if I need to learn it, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people out here like me that didn't have family members that did this stuff or that they can draw back up on and teach them. And so we got to learn. It's the only way you want to do. You got to learn. You got to learn. Yes, your home looks like a paradise, Gigi. I be in your back. I know it's her backyard. Beautiful. Oh my God. A lot of you all have beautiful backyards. Beautiful land. Just beautiful. Yes, Growing with Hustle says, anybody replant potatoes? I've been thinking about it. The homegrown one's good. That's what I did when I harvested those. I just stick the potato right back in the dirt. I don't do nothing to it. I just stick, if it's got an eye on it, eye or two, this goes in the dirt. That's it. Yes. The only thing I'm missing is my swimming pool and Florida room. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. I recently came across a buffalo chicken stuffed sweet potato recipe. Sounds it pretty interesting. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. I know that's right. Kiki says you do that, Gigi. I'm beat your door with a suitcase. Not if I beat you there first. Gigi, you gonna need a couple of extra bedrooms. We on our way for the swimming pool in the Florida room. We are on our way. Yes, 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 yes. That sounds delicious. I mean, you can do starts with them or throw them back in the dirt. Okay, yes, yes, yes. That's it. And you know what, guys? We got plenty of room. Okay, on my way. Yes. That's another thing. I want you all's opinion as to what you all would do um, in this situation. My strawberries. This is my third year that I have the strawberries, and they've produced every year since I've had them. The strawberries was the second. The first thing I ever bought to grow was my rosemary. My strawberries were my second things. Hey Rico, how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you, Rico. I haven't seen you in a while, but I've been keeping up with your videos and everything. My strawberries. Hey Sunday Backyard Farmer. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Aura. Thank you. Um, this is my third year that I'm growing them. They produce tremendous amount of flowers. They produce quite a bit of strawberries. But the strawberries that they are producing are small, weird, odd shapes. They do not have the strawberry shape. Most of them are fat and bumpy looking, just ugly, and they're soft. Now, I do not know what variety of strawberry that I have. So it's hard for me to research and figure out what I might need to do for that particular kind. But I have been reading that you can buy strawberry starts for the fall, plant them in the fall, they will overwinter, and in the spring they will start to, grow, do their thing. So I'm consider, and I also do not like growing the strawberries in the big container. I wish I had the strawberries in a round container, just the strawberries themselves in one round container. Um, I don't know why I don't like them in there. I just don't. Those containers are good for some. One thing, those containers hold more moisture, which is not bad because I know strawberries need a lot of water, but maybe that's why they're soft. I don't know. But my question to you guys is, I remember my mother trying gardening when I was young. She grew carrots and lettuce. She harvested them, brought them inside the house, and she saw a bug and threw. That sound like me. That sound like me. Yes. I have the sweetest strawberries from all. I know that's right, Gigi. I know that's right. She said I got the sweetest strawberries from Aldi's this week. I know that's right. I love it. Yes. I love that. That's amazing. I love that, Gigi. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. There you go. There you go. So, my question is, I want to know what you all would do. What I'm thinking about doing is digging these all up, pitching them, and starting fresh with some strawberries that I know what I ordered, I know what kind they are, I know what they should look like. Or should I just keep hanging on to this mushy crop? I just want to throw all that away. I just want to dig it up and throw it away, or dig it up and do. I don't know what else to do with it besides throw it away. Um, I bought strawberry plugs in October and overwintered last year. I think Lady Cheryl said the production may slow down after 2 to 3 years. Veggie farm, the production of the mother plant should slow down every 2 to 3 years. But see, even these, I started with just one. I had one, and the shoots kept growing, and I kept just every time the shoot grew, I stuck it in the dirt, and that's how I got that whole bed full of strawberries. So the shoots will grow, and eventually after 2 or 3 years the mother plant will stop producing so much, but the shoots grow new plants. And so by the time the shoots get old enough to really produce a lot of plants, the mother plant has died, but then they will start growing shoots, and then they become the mother plant, and it keeps going like that. That's why if you really have good space for strawberries, and that's why I started them in there so that I could keep the shoots growing and keep the shoots growing and grow like that. But I wonder what y'all would do with these strawberries. Have you tried starting any with seeds? No, this is just the first ones I've had, and this is the only ones I've had, and I haven't done anything else with strawberries at all. Yes. I was young then, looking back at the situation, I'm thinking, why did she think she wouldn't find a book? That sounds great. I start over with stuff in a heartbeat, LOL, says Gigi. That's what I'm thinking to do. And that's why veggie farm, that's why I'm thinking on it now, so that I can make my determination and get my starts. I definitely want to get them to overwinter. That I definitely want to get them so that they can overwinter. Have you tried thinning out your strawberry patch or transplanting them in the ground where the roots can drain a little bit more? No, Stinky Puddle, I have no ground to plant in. I have no ground. I have no yard. I know that it looks like I have a yard behind me. I have no yard at all. We are actually looking for a home and looking to move, and that is one of the major reasons, because I have two grandchildren. They have nowhere to play except for on the deck. That's it. I know it looks great behind me. It looks green. It looks this. My yard, I do have a yard, okay? But my yard literally goes just like this. Like, this is the top, and it goes straight downhill. The yard is so steep that that same son that has me growing the pumpkins, he put together my grill for me out here on the deck, and some of the plastic blew, and it blew down the hill. And I said, you got to get that plastic from down in the yard. And he stood at the top of the hill. Now he plays football now. He's playing football now. So I'm just saying he's playing football to let you know he's not no little tiny guy. Okay, he's 6'2", and he weighed enough. He's a starting quarterback playing football. Now this starting quarterback playing football stood at the top of the hill, and he goes, "Mama, how do I get down the hill?" And I said, "Slowly." He said, "No, how do I get down the hill?" I said, "Slowly." I said, "Because I can't carry you back up the hill." And he stood at the top of the hill and he looked at it. He said, "I can't do it." He said, "I can't go down there." And I know I ain't going down there. So I said, "Don't worry about it, babe. That's how steep it is." So I have nowhere in the ground to grow. Um, that's why we're looking for another house. We need a flat backyard. And if it's not flat, it can be, I don't mind a hill, something I can walk on. But if you go down that hill, now I went down that hill once. I went down that hill once since I've been living in this house. And trust me, it took more than a notion to get back up. It took a notion to get down it without slipping and sliding. You literally have to crawl back up. You need all fours, you need your hands, and you need to come back up like this. And you need to have on some good shoes. Hey, little bit. Hey, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. So, that being said, I can't plant them in the ground. I can't plant them in the ground. So, yep, more than an ocean. Yep, yep. Dang it. I know, right? Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let me go back up here so I'm missing by his comments. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, so Stinky Puddle, that plan is out the door. I don't have anywhere to grow it. I have no choice but to grow in containers because I have no yard to grow them in. And I'm not about to go put them in the front yard. Now, that's a flat yard. It's small, but it's flat. I ain't about to go put them out there. No, 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 no. My husband have a holy heart attack. So, yes. Yes, that's a cool idea growing with Hudson. It says throw them back there with them trees, buy some more, and you'll have wild strawberries too. Oh, that is a good idea. That would be wonderful. That is a good idea. That's a real good idea. Except I ain't gonna be living here long. somebody, I'll be giving a gift to somebody that can go down there. You'll and get them. Yeah, that's a cool idea. That is. Do you have a big? It's really big. It's a really big yard, but it's a really big hill. And to tell you so much how big of a hill it is, the people on both sides of me, their hills, it's the same. It's the whole street is like that. The people next door to me, they decided they was gonna build theirs up on levels, and they built it up, and they turned around, and that sucker collapsed. Because guess what? My deck that I had these pots on, you all see these pots? It's moving. It's moving. It's shifting. So I need to get up out of here. It's shifting. It's not shifting a lot, but we can tell that it has shifted because it's on this hill and it's raining like cats and dogs, and the earth moves. The dirt moves. It's shift. How do you think people have mudslides? Mudslides are real. So it's not shifting to the point like I don't go down there and it's moving and all that. But if you really go down there and look, and you go down there, you can from straight to you can you can see the banister like. Also too, I noticed the pot that I have my strawberries in. I told you they've been in there 3 years, right? First year I put them in there and I watered them. The water just I just watered them. Now when I water them, if I water them on that end of the pot, the water goes to this end of the pot. So that tells me too, it's moved because the water no longer is level. If I water and I water heavy, or if it rains heavy, you can see that water before it sinks down because it's in dirt, so it's gonna sink down pretty quick. But you get that water before it sinks right quick, and you watching it, it goes straight down to the other end. and drains from there. That tells me the container ain't changed. I only have one leg up and one leg down. Yeah, but theirs collapsed. They were so thankful that they weren't out there and they weren't out there and their grandkids weren't out there. They ain't know what to do. They came home and and they built it up with concrete. They had y'all remember a couple of videos I did when I said in the videos I was like excuse the noise, and I had the little animated things up there, and I'm like contractors in the neighborhood. That's when they were building it. It collapsed, so that just happened. So ain't no sense of me trying to build it up. I just need to go. I need to say bye bye. But that's another reason why I'm glad I'm in containers. Cause guess what? Everything I'm growing, I get to take with me. Cause anywhere I can sit a pot, I can grow a plant. Hey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see what you all are saying. Okay, shoots are growing small. I am always quick to just start off. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Yes, 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 slowly. I know, right? Yep, mountain climbing. That's exactly what it is. Yes, I don't blame him. I wouldn't go either. I don't either. That's why I said don't worry about it, baby. I'm like, why am I going to ask him to do something I'm not about to do? And trust me, I'm not about to go down there. So there's no sense in me saying, you need to go down there. No. I thought, honestly, he playing football and everything, so I thought it wasn't going to be no big deal. I really did. I thought it wasn't going to be no big deal for him. You just do a little side step down there. Little side step back up. He looked at that hill. He was like, it ain't no way I'm going down that hill. Sorry, mama. Love you, but I ain't doing that for you. Oh my God. It is veggie farm. It is a death trap. And I ain't going to get caught in it. Yes. It's so good to see you a little bit, Elijah. I know I spoke when you first came in. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody's message. Let me go back up right quick. Yes. You need to know how to mountain climb. I know, right? I do. I do. If you are wanting to keep your original patch, try thinning them out. And like you said, start a new patch before fall for a new. Yes, I might thin them out. That could be a problem. Maybe I do need to thin them out because. But you know what? Even when I had the original, just the mother plant, and it started producing, this particular strawberry never produced an actual strawberry looking strawberry. Fat at the top. You know what a strawberry looks like, what they look like on the picture. Never. They've always been fat, round, and lumpy looking. I've never gotten not one strawberry out of there that looks like one. I can go down there now. I got some in there now. Go down there and pull one and show you all what shape they are. I should do that right quick. You wanted to keep it? Oh, no, ma'am. Yes. Oh, no, no. Yes. That is, it's no joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Yes, we working on it, Gigi. We working on it. It does. Sticky butter ranch chain crops have me traumatized. LOL. And I ain't even there. I know, right? Yes. So, looks can be deceiving. I said all that to say, because people tell me that all the time. They say, "Oh, it looks your yard looks so beautiful. It looks so peaceful." And on one hand, it is, but on the other hand, it's not useful. So, yes, it's not useful. Yes, I ordered my solar flashlight. Hey, BB. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't see you come in, BB. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I need to get me a solar flashlight. I love that solar flashlight. I need to get me one. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes. Y'all got to get out of there while you can still. Exactly, veggie farm. Exactly. But that's one of the problems right now because of everything that's going on. Places around here where I live are like 3, 4, and 5 times what they really should be. And even though we could sell, would we be able to rebuy? So it's a lot. It's a lot to consider. Yes, awesome, BB. Um, I wonder if not getting water evenly since it's shifting. Yep, that could be it too. That could be it too. Your space is a must. It is because I want trees. I want trees now. I want fruit trees. I really want trees. And I mean, I don't mind growing them in containers, but the fruit trees is the only things I probably will grow, because if they, I would like to have ones that really, really grow big, where the birds and things can have what's at the top and I can have what's at the bottom. I really do want them to grow really tall and really big. Yes. Maybe let them do a camp night in the backyard. I'm thinking about doing. Okay, okay. I discovered some mock strawberries cutting the grass. Really, G Mama? Wow. Hey, Dweezy. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Yes. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Florida market is high right now. Exactly. Same thing North Carolina is too. North Carolina is too, Gigi. Yes, 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 it is. Yes, 20, 30% more price homes and, yep, and cars. That's right. Even used cars. Yep, that's right. Growing husband, say it again. Prices here in Tennessee are like, yes, 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 yes. They are skyrocketing. I don't know when it's going to change, but you know what? I'm convinced that, one, I have faith. That's one. And the second thing, there's always got to be somebody that just needs to get out for whatever reason, or something happened, and theirs is not actually going to be astronomical. So that's what I'm praying for. Natural Home says, I'm in Maryland, 7A, and the house price, all right, yes. They don't have nowhere else to go. Here, they don't have anywhere else to go. I mean, they are skyrocketed, and it's just, whew, it is something else. It is. So, other than that, that's that hill y'all see down there. Woo! They are fighting over homes, paying way more than. Yes! That's not helping any either, because they're driving the prices up. So that's not helping any either. Birds, you'll hear the birds, or early in the morning, maybe in the middle of the day. It's middle of the day now. They chirping like they just waking up. They are always out here. You have a little birdie friend. Now I got a ton of birdie friends. It's a gang of them. It's a whole gang of them. Yes, 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 yes. Agreed, be patient. The right forever home will come. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It's crazy, Gigi. It will. It will. Yes, yes, indeed. Wow. But guys, I just wanted to hop on for a little bit. I love those birds. I do too. Ain't nobody making no more money. Shaking my head. I know, right, Hudson? Ain't that the truth? I just wanted to hop on and holler at you all this morning. Well, afternoon. I was supposed to come on this morning, this afternoon. But I am so thankful that I did, because guess what, y'all? I don't have to edit no video for the day. That means I get to watch all of you all's videos for the rest of the day. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to spend time. I wanted to go to lives when people pop on lives. Like, I don't know who's going live today, but I wanted to watch the lives, and I wanted to watch you. I need to catch up. I need to catch up, catch up, catch up. So I want to be able to spend some time watching you all's videos. And I'm like, okay, if I got to do a video and edit a video, by the time you doing the video is like this time, like the time I'm on live. And then editing the video, that's a whole nother hour or two. So it's like, I'll just hop on live and just chat with you all this morning. But I have got something wonderful to talk about on Wednesday. I got another little tidbit for y'all on Wednesday. And it was actually something that somebody asked me to talk about. So I thought, okay, I'll do that. They said, you know what, you need to talk about this, because I don't think people really understand the necessity and the meaning, and and the what it'll do for them and other people if they do this. So I said, okay, that's a good suggestion. I'll do it. Since they asked me to talk on it, I will. Yes, I'm in Maryland Zone A. Realtors call us every month asking if we want to sell our home. My husband says, if we sell our home, where we boom. Because will you be able to buy something else? That's the key. Will you be able to buy something? Will it be enough that you can buy something else? Yep, and not be in so and not be in such a terrible debt amount or something like that. Yes, enjoy your day, sisters, and just be blessed. Yes, your videos have been helpful. Thank you for what you do. You are so welcome, Dweezy. You are so welcome. Yes. So you all be blessed. I am pretty sure I will see lots of you all throughout the day in other lives, because I plan to visit live. I hope I get notifications. People that I know usually pop on. I will just check. Small house, big yard is calling my name. I want big house, big yard. I want big house and big yard. I ain't got to the point where I don't want a lot of space yet. Because I like a room for this and a room for that and a room for this and a room for that. Then I'd be like, who gonna clean this up? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, guys, you all be blessed until we meet again. And remember, anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant. And I'll see you on the trail. Bye bye.